Well, you all are just really tickled by that, aren't you?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most hilarious examples of news anchors breaking.
Are we going to have to go to a commercial?
No, we're going to get it. We're going to get it.
Number 30, I So Pale.
I so pale.
You're on it.
Today, snow is crippling much of the Washington lowlands.
Kicking things off is a legendary hot mic comment that proves you should always assume the camera is rolling. News anchor Erin Conrad was casually chatting with her co-anchor before famously declaring, "I so pale." The sheer panic that flashes across her face when she realizes she's live on air is absolute gold. To make it even funnier, the duo tries to soldier on and report on the winter storm, but they just can't get through it. Giggles are audible throughout, and the two desperately try to remain professional. They can't quite do it, but hey, points for trying.
Agrees. Only Tuesday's the only cold afternoon we'll have to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's going to look like a beautiful day tomorrow. Well, that's our news for tonight, and thanks for watching ABC Texoma.
Number 29, the falling runway model.
That's her going down once. A young woman wearing that pink skirt and the orange platform shoes. Never quite recovered after that. There she goes again.
Jim Vance and George Michael were beloved for their professionalism, but they met their match with a stumbling model. The duo attempted to narrate a fashion clip featuring a runway model who continuously slipped and tumbled down the catwalk in a pair of impossibly high heels. The visual was simply too much for the veteran journalists. Both men burst into tears of pure laughter, entirely unable to breathe, sit up straight, or finish a single coherent sentence. Their deep, bellowing laughs are wonderfully infectious, creating one of the greatest television bloopers ever seen.
I'm sorry. Come on, girl.
We want to apologize.
Hold on.
Number 28, Anderson Cooper and Gerard Depardieu.
Although there is a bright side. We stop laughing, it's distracting.
While delivering a comedic piece regarding French actor Gerard Depardieu urinating on an airplane, the teleprompter script was heavily loaded with bathroom puns. Anderson Cooper successfully powered through the first few jokes, but the sheer absurdity of the story eventually shattered his professional facade. Once he giggled at a ridiculous pun, a complete breakdown quickly followed. He spent over a full minute giggling uncontrollably on live TV, wiping away heavy tears and visibly turning bright red. It remains a fan favorite precisely because it shows the highly serious newsman having a little fun.
This has actually never happened to me. You always see this sort of thing on YouTube and you don't think it actually happened to me.
Number 27, the swimming fat cat.
Holly is a 13-year-old cat who dislikes the outdoors and other physical activities.
Up next is a remarkably wholesome blooper that perfectly captures the unpredictable joy of morning broadcasts. A news anchor attempted to read a human interest story about an overweight cat attending water aerobics at an animal rehab center. The accompanying video footage was undeniably hysterical. The visual of the miserable and soaking wet cat was just too much for the anchor to handle, and she soon let out a series of high-pitched, breathless squeaks. She fought valiantly to complete the segment, but every time the camera cut back to the miserable swimming cat, she only laughed harder.
Holly has managed to lose 1 pound in 6 weeks. Stay with us, everybody. We've got a lot more to come.
Number 26, the bomb scare.
That man told police he warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up, but had no intention of causing a panic. Man also told police others in the room laughed, understanding his joke, which I'm just now getting.
Anchor Lisa Rose was delivering what seemed to be a terrifying report on a bomb threat, with a man fixin' to blow up a Home Depot. Of course, someone took this threat a little too seriously, and the blow-up was actually of the bathroom variety. Their stunned realizations are priceless, but the real casualty here is co-anchor Ethan Forhetz. Trying to transition directly from a flatulent faux pas into a weird local story about a missing tree completely breaks him. The result is a glorious, tear-inducing fit of uncontrollable on-air giggles.
The missing tree, seen here, stands about 3 feet tall and 2.5 feet wide. with more than 400 points and branches. It is oh man.
Number 25, macaque.
Well, a federal court recently ruled that animals may not sue for copyright protection, but under the settlement, Slater will pay a quarter of royalties from this book to charities which help this specific type of monkey, which I believe is called a macaque.
Can you spell that?
When an animal story involves a monkey known as a macaque, the middle school humor writes itself. Fox 21's Craig Coffey learned this the hard way when he attempted to report on a story featuring the chubby primate. The pronunciation sounds dangerously close to something else, and the similarity was just too much for him to handle. It's a beautifully hilarious reminder that local news anchors are just regular people desperately trying not to laugh at a cheeky pun on live TV. And it also proves that, at the end of the day, we're all just overgrown children at heart.
I can barely say it. What, a macaque? A macaque. What is it called?
Number 24, the Ig Nobel Goat Man.
Did it because he wanted a simpler life. And he says it was fascinating. A little bizarre, though.
During a lighthearted segment, a Canadian news team attempted to report on the prestigious Ig Nobel Prize winners. The award was given to a strange researcher who spent 3 full days living amongst a herd of wild goats in the Alps, equipped with artificial prosthetic hooves. Upon seeing the unbelievable footage of a grown man crawling across a rocky hillside to graze with confused farm animals, the entire news desk absolutely lost its collective mind. We can't say we blame them. That is one surreal visual.
The Ig Nobel Awards honor research that may seem bizarre or amusing, but actually provokes thought. Don't watch the video. You try and read that script.
Number 23, the bug-eyed suspect.
Michigan police say suspect Stephen Grant was captured in Michigan's Wilderness State Park and airlifted to a hospital. The area is more than 400 miles from Grant's suburban Detroit home.
Sometimes unfortunate editing gets in the way of a very serious story. This poor anchor was forced to read the grim details of the murder of Terralyn Grant, who was killed and dismembered by her husband Stephen. Stephen's ridiculous mugshot took the anchor by surprise, and she dissolved into laughter while reading the horrific report. The jarring contrast between her giggling and the grotesque details of the case made the clip go viral, and viewers proved sympathetic to her plight. That mugshot really is ridiculous.
A torso and body parts of who is believed to be the mother of 2 were found this weekend in and near the Grant home.
Number 22, the earliest human voice.
It was made in 1860, 17 years before Thomas Edison first demonstrated the gramophone, and featured an excerpt from a French song, Au clair de la lune.
BBC radio anchors are renowned for their strict, unwavering composure, making any deviation an absolute delight. Newsreader Charlotte Green was assigned to play a fascinating historical clip featuring the earliest known recording of a human voice, captured way back in the 1800s. However, instead of sounding like a cool piece of history, the voice just sounds like a scratchy piece of audio you'd get if someone butt-dialed you. The ridiculous noise caught Green off guard, and she quickly became infected with giggles. She bravely tried to soldier on, but the voice was just too funny to ignore.
Abby Mann also won several Emmys, including one in 1973 for a film which featured a police detective called...
Number 21, the pot brownies.
I think I'm having an overdose at the store with my wife.
Overdose of what?
Marijuana. I don't know if it had something in it. Can you please send rescue?
Do you guys have fever or anything?
No, I think we're dying.
I think we're dead. Time is going by really slow. That infamous 911 call from an off-duty cop who overindulged in pot brownies is hilarious on its own. But watching seasoned news anchors try to report on it is pure gold. After playing the audio of the dramatically baked caller, the anchors absolutely lose their minds. Trying to maintain journalistic composure while listening to a man confidently declare his own demise from a weed brownie is an impossible task, and we have to give them credit for trying.
Well, instead of being charged, Prella.
Sorry.
Instead of being charged, the police department let the officer resign. His wife was not charged either. So far, police officials have not commented on the case.
Number 20, the Ryan Lochte interview.
Okay, Ryan, good luck to you. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
Conducting celebrity interviews can test some anchors' patience, especially when the subject provides bizarrely nonsensical answers. A local news team was granted an interview with Olympic swimmer Ryan Lochte. His responses to basic conversational questions were so profoundly vacuous and strange that the anchors could barely keep straight faces. But the second the satellite feed was cut, the entire news desk unleashed their true feelings and erupted into uncontrollable laughter. It created a viral moment of genuine broadcasting amusement.
How are they going to get enough material? What was the question that stumped him?
What a woman can say.
Oh,
What a woman can say.
Number 19, hamster mugshot.
Possible suspect, Rodney Stanger, seen here.
Nothing derails a serious broadcast quite like a ridiculous graphic, and the infamous hamster mugshot is a prime example. Imagine trying to maintain your integrity while staring down the barrel of a camera, only to have the control room flash a picture of a rodent instead of a hardened criminal. The anchor's struggle to keep a straight face is an agonizing laugh-out-loud battle of wills. It's a perfect storm of technical difficulties and adorable absurdity, proving that sometimes live TV is basically just a high-stakes try-not-to-laugh challenge.
Well, no, this is not Rodney Stanger, obviously. Well, we're going to get his picture. He's currently in a Florida jail, accused of murdering his girlfriend.
Number 18, angry dog.
Turns out this is not the first time Diamond has caused a ruckus. The pup has been seen around town doing this.
That is hilarious.
We've all felt a little bit of road rage, but this furry commuter took it to a whole new level. When a local news segment featured a viral clip of an impatient dog laying on the car horn to rush its owner, the anchors completely lost their composure. The sheer audacity of the honking hound, combined with the anchors' breathless, wheezing laughter, makes this a delightfully chaotic segment that is now a piece of internet history. It's impossible not to crack up along with them as they helplessly try to transition back to the news.
This is why we can't show Todd Pet Stories. Coming up, the Lego franchise is back, and this time Batman has come to save Gotham City. Next, the review of the new animated film.
That is hilarious.
Number 17, the unicorn costume.
It's not so cold out there.
Oh no. No.
Yes.
Halloween costumes are pretty standard on the news, but global Calgary meteorologist Jordan Witzel took things to a magical new level in 2019. Strutting onto the set as Ferdinand the Mystical Unicorn, complete with a shockingly tight white onesie, a rainbow mane, and a majestic horn, Witzel completely derailed the morning broadcast. Watching him prance around in his skin-tight costume while his co-anchors literally weep with laughter in the background is pure comedic perfection.
You okay?
What's in the shorts?
Number 16, the airport poop emergency.
Water and sewage from a clogged toilet leaked to the floor onto a conveyor carrying passenger luggage.
Henry's been in here again.
There's nothing like a little bathroom humor to completely derail a morning broadcast. KTLA's Megan Henderson tried to deliver a grim report about an airport having a messy bathroom disaster, but her co-anchors just couldn't take it seriously. We mean, hearing about messy toilet water leaking down onto people's luggage is just inherently goofy. Henry DiCarlo and Chris Schabel instantly devolved into a fit of breathless giggles in the background, and even began making their own poop jokes. It's a spectacularly messy moment, proving that no matter how professional we are, potty humor always wins.
Corn? How'd that get on my bag?
Okay, too far. Oh my God. Here's the deal. Just wait. This just it. We're on TV.
Number 15, emergency defecation situation.
He said he'd had an emergency defecation situation.
New Zealand newsreader Hilary Barry usually maintains flawless composure, but one hilarious police report completely broke her. While attempting to read a story about an emergency defecation situation, Barry descended into a fit of tear-inducing giggles and was completely unable to finish the segment. Even better, she had to try and transition to a serious news story immediately after, resulting in a beautifully chaotic struggle to regain her journalistic dignity. In honor of Barry, we will no longer be saying pooped our pants. They are now emergency defecation situations.
The blast blew a hole in the side of the plane, and one of the 74 passengers on board was sucked out, which is terrible. And I'm not laughing at that.
Number 13, the Surfer Brothers.
Yeah, I've seen a few other animals fly.
Yeah, like the unicorn.
Yeah. I normally do see a couple of them on the weekend.
When an Australian surfer was caught on camera with a massive great white shark lurking right behind his board, the Today Show brought him and his buddy on for a serious interview. However, host Carl Stefanovic quickly discovered these laid-back surfer bros were hilariously unbothered. Instead of discussing their brush with death, the guys casually joked about their weekend antics and completely downplayed the dramatic photo. Stefanovic was utterly derailed by their peak Aussie energy, dissolving into wheezing laughter at their aggressively chill attitude. No one is more chill than Aussie surfer bros.
They call you the Red Dragon? Or Puff? The Magic Dragon?
Puff the Magic Dragon, yeah, I don't know where that would come from.
Number 13, the artichoke disaster.
Is it edible? Yeah, at first I'm like, well, it's not that bad, but the vinegar.
But there's no vinegar in there.
Holiday cooking segments are usually wholesome, but this catastrophe was a recipe for disaster. Host Leslie Horton proudly declared that her artichoke dip had gone horribly wrong and decided to torment her co-workers with a taste test. To their credit, they do actually try the food, but they soon devolve into fits of gagging, sputtering, and spitting out the food. Watching them politely try to swallow while openly questioning if they've just been poisoned is pure television magic. Remember, kids, if artichoke dip tastes like vinegar, run far, far away.
It's artichoke dip, but something went terribly wrong. Okay, so first of all...
How are you doing that?
The vinegar burns.
Yeah, there's no vinegar.
There's no vinegar. Do you think something is off?
Number 12, play with yourself.
Okay. You can play with yourself.
Oh.
Phrasing is everything in broadcasting. During a global news morning segment in Calgary, the team was casually discussing the rising popularity of pickleball. But when an anchor innocently suggested that her co-worker could play with himself, the entire news desk completely lost it. The real star of this clip is the spectacular fit of on-air snorting. Nothing will ever be funnier in a professional setting than snorting. It's a delightfully pure moment where absolute professionalism crumbles under the weight of a dirty joke.
Trying to move on, and it'll be cooler and wet today.
Just
Leslie
gonna go
has
play
traffic.
with myself.
We're children.
Oh, we are in the playground.
Number 11, CPR baby.
The little one who can't even walk yet has the CPR technique down pat, pumping the chest, checking for breathing, and providing air. She is so cute.
Medical demonstrations are meant to be educational, but this infant CPR segment quickly spiraled into pure comedy. ABC anchor Amanda Sanchez had to report on a baby giving CPR to a dummy, and the resulting footage was just way too adorable for words. It also completely sent Sanchez, who couldn't even finish the segment. And when it cuts back to Sanchez in the studio, she's laughing and awkwardly looking off camera for any semblance of help. It is not coming, and it's all the funnier for it.
Thank you to our producer, Dale, for providing that. Oh my God. 6:28. We'll be back right after this break.
Number 10, the wrong beavers.
That's right. Check this out. It's a very curious beaver. A Maryland Sheriff's Office says they got a call from a local store saying the beaver was wreaking havoc in the Christmas section.
This blooper comes from the morning show KJRH's 2 Works For You Today. The anchors discussed an adorable report about a beaver trashing a dollar store in Maryland. This caused anchor Daniel Wynn to crack a joke about how unusually cute this beaver was, at least compared to the ones he's seen.
Those little guys are cute and cuddly looking. The beavers I've seen are bigger.
And not.
Yeah, and they don't look as friendly, so I don't know. Maybe I've seen my beavers in the wrong place. Moving on.
All 3 anchors completely lose it. The team tries to segue to the weather segment, but the trio can't hold back their giggles.
Yeah, it's weather time. Let's yeah, this afternoon, not too bad. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Let's go to the maps. There we go. 56 this afternoon in Tulsa, 62 down toward McAllister.
They can barely even introduce the next story on therapy dogs because they're laughing so hard.
Anyway, well, today therapy dogs will be sworn in at the Rogers County Courthouse.
They will. We will let you know how they will work to help crime victims and children inside courtrooms.
Number 9, the ugliest dog contest.
Time for the annual world's ugliest dog competition. Oh, my word. What happened to that?
This next report is discussing California's annual World's Ugliest Dog Contest, which has been running since the 70s and can sometimes attract an audience of more than 20,000 people. The prize is an impressive $1,600 and a trip to New York City. As you might expect, some pretty hilarious-looking dogs compete. They're so funny that in this clip, we can see a pair of anchors break completely while reporting on the contest.
Sorry about that, folks. The winner gets $1,500. Organizers say it's not about making fun of the ugly dog.
The priceless slideshow is played more than once, making you wonder if the crew just wanted to push the anchor to his limits.
Their mamas love them. Their mamas love them, and their owners love them too.
Number 8, messing up the microphones.
는 보통 단계를 유지하던 미세먼지 농도는 다음 주에는 최고 기록을 세울 것으로 예상됩니다.
Our next blooper comes all the way from South Korea, and though we may not understand the words, we get the gist of the situation. The first mistake is a comical voice crack from a reporter out in the city. Things go further downhill when they cut back to the studio. The anchor begins her next story, but is rudely interrupted by the other reporter. She says something along the lines of, "Wow, my voice cracked!" Unfortunately, the anchor is interrupted again immediately after. It's now a man's voice telling the reporter off for not turning off her microphone.
네. 최고죠. 이게 아니야. 네, 이런 미세먼지에 기관지가 불편하신 분들이 많으실 텐데요.
내가 몇
이럴
번을
때
말했어.
도움을 주는 것이 바로 도라지입니다.
The studio anchors can't take it, making the report nigh on impossible. It seems the editors realize this too, suddenly cutting away mid-laugh.
국민들에게 큰 도움을 줄 것으로 보입니다.
다음 뉴스를 전해주세요.
Number 7, Beaver Fever?
The Washoe County Health Department warns us every year to avoid contact with any rodents, especially squirrels, marmots, mice, and chipmunks.
Our next blooper comes from back in the 80s. These reporters just couldn't keep it together while reporting on a plague epidemic. This isn't the Black Death that wiped out much of Europe, thankfully.
Now, they could be carrying disease fleas that can infect you or your pets with the plague. I have a few precautions to take when out camping or picnicking. Don't feed the animals or leave any food out to tempt them.
Instead, it's likely to have been a parasite that was once known as beaver fever, since it tends to infect rodents. As our older viewers will know, beaver fever is a euphemism. It's so funny the second anchor can't hold it together despite the dark nature of his report.
If you spot an animal you suspect may carry the plague, report it to the health department right away.
You know, it's funny, we were talking about this, and it's really a serious situation.
They never even once say beaver fever, but we assume that just the thought causes such chaos.
Right now, no one seems to know whether or not the truck driver was supposed to run over the inmate since he was trying to... Excuse me. This is terrible. It happens once in a while. Bear with us, folks. It is live television. We're doing the very best we can.
Number 6, Grumpy Cat.
Are you happy to be doing this interview with the Today Show in Australia?
The celebrity tartar sauce, more commonly known as Grumpy Cat, has been a popular meme ever since first causing a sensation in 2012. An underbite and feline dwarfism combined to make her look grumpy constantly. Well, she was so famous that she was once interviewed on Australia's Today Show.
I'm going to ask you what you think of the politicians, our politicians, the leader of the country first. I'm going to ask you whether or not you like the Prime Minister, Kevin Rudd.
This was partly because of a new book about the cat, which immediately became a bestseller. The anchor, Karl Stefanovic, tries to play a deadpan, asking questions he knows won't be answered. Eventually, he loses it, cracking up completely at the kitten's priceless expression.
What about the opposition leader, Tony Abbott?
Grumpy Cat tragically died in 2019, only 7 years old, but her image is immortalized in pop culture.
All right, this has been good. I look forward to catching up with you when you get to Australia, okay? I gotta go now.
Number 5, Dyngus Day.
The quirky little rituals include boys sprinkling girls that they fancy with water, and the girls striking back with a tap from a pussy willow branch.
This was originally a Polish Christian holiday traditionally held on Easter Monday. It's known as Poland's water fight holiday, so if you're visiting during Easter, bring a raincoat. It's also observed in some Polish American communities, notably in Buffalo, New York. In the States, its traditional customs have blended with American ones. One of its rituals, involving a certain type of branch, can be incredibly funny to an outsider's ears.
It's really so stupid.
Its name is also a side splitter. It's so funny, Anderson Cooper could barely begin his report. Instead, he burst into laughter for a full minute live on TV.
Just gotta let it out. Just gotta let it out.
Number 4, lightning recovery.
A Boise, Idaho woman is considered a medical miracle. Laura Esterman was struck by lightning nearly a month ago.
Our next blooper comes from a phenomenal story about a woman surviving a lightning strike. She wasn't expected to survive and even died at one point. Heroically, she pulled through, making an amazingly inspiring recovery. The news station recorded an interview with the lady, but somehow it got completely messed up. It's hilarious.
But she laid in a coma for 2 weeks, and then she defied all odds and woke up.
I should buy
Well, obviously, there was a problem with that tape. She doesn't really sound like that.
The anchor does a remarkable job of maintaining his composure, but we can hear the whole studio chuckle in the background. A final shot shows the other 2 anchors fighting an uphill battle to contain their giggling.
So sorry. Laura's learning to walk again after the lightning burned her legs, and we'll have more on that story and hopefully get that tape fixed for you.
Number 3, learning about furries.
The Chicago Tribune, 19 people were hospitalized at a furry convention in Illinois after what's being called an intentional leak of chlorine
What's
gas.
a furry convention?
Did I get that wrong?
Anthropomorphic animals have been a favorite of humans for at least 35,000 years. Numerous ancient Sumerian tales involve animals with human traits. Now in the modern day, thousands of people worldwide carry on this tradition in the form of furries. The furry fandom is relatively new, with MSNBC presenter Mika Brzezinski learning about their existence on live TV. She finds it all too much and runs out of the studio dying of laughter.
We just told Mika what the convention was about.
Costumes kept everybody warm was the good news. The hotel was
Where you going?
Contaminated.
Hey!
Guests came back
Come
inside
back.
at 4.
Co-anchor Joe Scarborough has a hard time containing his giggles. And the third must know about furries already, since he's the only one competently reporting.
She just learned something. Learned something important about this
She
world.
just learned something that we all wish we didn't know.
Number 2, crispy bacon. Our next blooper comes from a story about an inspiring pig with one of the most memorable pig names in history, Crispy Bacon.
Now to the story of a pig that is inspiring others. One pot-bellied pig has certainly endured his share of problems. Crispy Bacon was born without the use of his
A local channel ended their newscast with a wholesome story about the pig, who has no back legs and needs a custom piggy wheelchair. When reporter Robert Bradfield read his name, it's impossible to maintain composure. He even asks his co-worker Tori Shaw to read the story for him.
Yeah, you have to read this story.
Unsurprisingly, Shaw was equally hysterical, leaving no one to finish the report. Bradfield was worried he'd get a telling off, but thankfully no one minded.
We cannot. Oh my God.
Before we continue, check out this single from MsMojo's album Balance. Classical music reimagined as rock, hard rock, and metal. Check out the full track and album below.
Born in the sunlight, born in the rain. Life is a rhythm running through veins.
Number 1, the sketchy sketch.
We're asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that?
Police sketches are usually drawn by trained artists, with hand drawing being the FBI's preferred method. Well, it seems not all of them are trained, as proven by this police sketch. As soon as it's shown to the anchor, you can see him battle to contain his laughter. He does a pretty good job, but loses it when they reveal the criminal's real appearance.
Oh, and now I'm getting word that police actually caught this guy. Thanks to the sketch, no doubt. So, here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch that led to his arrest.
Where's the pointy chin?
It's uncanny, Lisa.
Now that's a frame of news that should be remembered forever. We even hear his co-anchor struggling to hold it together. It's that funny. To this day, it remains a mystery how this sketch helped catch the perpetrator.
I say give that sketch artist a raise.
This wouldn't be so funny, except it's a real sketch.
That was actually the sketch that the police sent out to the good folks in Lancaster. And, hey, to their credit,
They've got him.
they came through.
Okay.
Minus the hat.
Could you have kept a straight face? Let us know in the comments below.